Oh, g'day. Just taking a moment here. I was playing for the dogs, and I was doing an audio to my mate, but I thought like the dogs are just so cute. I've got to stop and do a video. I thought, well, why don't I just do it for my mate? Why don't I do it for the World Wide Web? This is how we kind of roll, you see. And so we've got little Thruster Sweetheart, my baby, in here. She's in the air. You can see the windows are all misty. She's in the aircon. She doesn't want to come out. We've got her little babies here having a rest. And we're just chilling out here. That's how we're rolling. She's got the luxury. It's very cool inside there. And that's where she's choosing to be, even though we're in the absolute pristine environment here. We've got fish out here. We've got plenty of good fish just here. Absolutely beautiful. Someone dumped this rubbish. And I've just seen that there. There's terrible rubbish. People dumping rubbish. Like, what is the matter with people? Seems there's something about people kind of being a little bit, like, almost like there's something else is taking over them, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I'll see if I can position this up here in this automobile in some manner so that I might be able to show you what's real in the real time. That looks pretty real. Pretty real, eh? We'll throw this one out. Let me just double check that one. Yeah, that's looking good. We'll throw this one out. There's this artist I come across with last Friday. Today's Wednesday. There's the full moon, right? There's an artist come across called Tash Sultana. Tash Sultana. If anyone's got any way of getting in touch with her, then you put it through to her. Put this through to her even. And tell her I'd like to get in touch and do a kids album about dogs. That's a big thing I want to do for a while, but world events have sort of gotten in the way of that, but it's come at a time. Time has come to get that out, and everyone else I've been working with, you're fired because I've seen this artist called Tash Sultana, and yeah, she's a real deal. And it turns out she's Australian, so even more reason to try and work with her. I was wanting to work with her anyway. It turns out she's Australian, so I want to be working with her. I had something really important I was going to say. My brother Easton. This one's actually for my brother Easton. I'm driving his car here. He's off doing some very sacred, special work, and also sorry business. And my heart goes out to you, my brother Easton. My heart goes out to you. You really do some very special, sacred work, and duty falls on your shoulders. And I support you in every way I can. Sacred knowledge is sacred knowledge. Anyone thinks of the Aboriginal people, the Indigenous custodians, or the Indigenous people, the Native people, whoever, whatever name you want to give to the people that were here before the English turned up, and you think they were simple. They weren't simple. They were very, very sophisticated. Far more evolved than us. Far more evolved than us, and that's why they're decimated. It comes down to you killing me, so I better kill you, stop you killing me. Well, better you kill me. Really. Been a hell of a day. Hell of a week. It's a hell of a life, isn't it? Can you see the dogs? The whole purpose of all this was the dogs. Can you see the dogs? Can you see dogs there, or you can't see dogs? Maybe you can't even see the dogs. Well, I'll give it a go anyway. Well, somehow I feel like it ain't gonna be happening like that again. Like I'm tripping, like it's hard to do. I can't discriminate, I don't find my way. Down I wish that things could be better, yeah. I wish it could have done another way. Now I got different kind of circumstance. If never come in a day. Oh, you know I'll be alright. I'm always on my way. I've been keeping it on this time enough to be. Since enough to take on it, I've been come my way. And I've been saving every tiny thing. For the hardest times, best times, everything. I've been saving every tiny thing. 'Cause I've been saving every tiny thing. Be safe. I've been saving. You know, sometimes it's hard to see how the world can make any sense of it. All the fuckwits getting around in your way. All the hardest time you got, everything to learn. Otherwise it wouldn't happen, anything like that way. But I've been saving, man, I'm saving every tiny thing. Every aspect is teaching the teachers. All the strength I've been saving every tiny thing. 'Cause I've been saving. I'm saving. Savoring. That's how you get away with doing 3 chords for however many minutes. Now let's just have a gander around here. We got Elvis the dog here, best dog. We got Moo Moo the dog here, and we got Boxer the dog here. These are all therapy dogs for returned servicemen or people with PTSD. We got absolutely lovely little launch pad, lens pad here. Beautiful stage. Tree has no mind to leave its reflection in the water, and the water has no mind to hold its reflection, but still there it is. Here's Isha, Boxer. As I'll give you one more, maybe I'll just give you like a body cam seasickness kind of thing. I've got this Fibonacci golden spiral thing going on here, so you know, like, it looks good to me no matter what's going on for you. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Don't know what I'm going to do. Well, there's water here. I'm looking across it. Maybe I'll do this one then. Well, sometimes I go out by myself. I look across the water. I think in my head, all the things what you're doing in my head, I paint a picture. So I started that one again. I was just thinking about it. Well, sometimes I go out by myself. I look across the water. I think of things that you do. In my head, I paint a picture. Well, since I come home, you know what? My body's been a mess. I miss the ginger hair and the way you like dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Won't you come on over? Come on over, Valerie. 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 You end up having to go to jail, Valerie. You end up having to find a good lawyer. I hope you didn't catch 10. I hope you find the right man who wants to fix it up for you. You know you're shopping anywhere. Just color here. Valerie, busy. It says I come home, my body's been a mess. Miss you, yeah. It's the way I dress. I love losing it here. Are we still going? Are we still going? Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Won't you come on over? Come on over, Valerie. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted there. I do beg your pardon for that. We're still filming. This is kind of how it rolls. I do beg your pardon for that. I was a little bit distracted. Someone's been here dumping rubbish. Like, what is going on with that? That is terribly tragic. Right, where was that? That's right, here you go. Well, sometimes I go out by myself. I look across the water. I think of things we do. In my head, I paint a picture. But since I come home, you know what? Well, my body's been a mess. I miss you, your hair. And the way I dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Won't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 So yeah, I don't really know why I'm walking through the darkness in the bush on this full moon night, recording this for the World Wide Web, continuing going, you know, see like let's give you one more, I suppose, because baby, what is this? Let me just get that down here. Baby, why don't you see? Baby, 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 why don't you run? Baby, 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 why don't you see? How the past is left undone. I've been missing out. Been missing out on you. Why you running and screaming yourself? All crazy kind of things you know how I do. Won't run high, burning bridges down on the walls that let you run. Like you always do, like you've been there before. Baby, why you gonna run? So baby, why don't you see? Baby, why don't you run? Baby, why don't you see? Just how far you come. Wanna castigate yourself? Come out of the end of time. Got someone living out. Sounds like that someone's an angry guy. Wanna run high, run it all away. Baby, where you gonna run? If you wanna run, burn your bridges down on the ones that you run. If you wanna run, burn your bridges down on the ones that you run. If you wanna run, burn your bridges down on the ones that you run. Out here, nothing changes. Not in a hurry anyway. You can feel the endlessness. It's like the coming of the light of day. What am I doing? Ah, bastard mosquito. Ah, bastard. I beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. This is a personal concert for Easton. And that other lady, Tash Sultan, that happens to see this, and I want to record an album with you. Just get in there, we'll just do it in a day. No messing around. You're good, you're good, you're a genius, you're a genius, you're a genius. And Easton, you're a genius too. Out here, nothing changes. Not in a hurry anyway. You can feel the endlessness. It's like the coming of the light of day. They're talking about a chosen place. You wouldn't sell it in the marketplace? Well, wait just a minute now. Say, well, wait just a minute now. Let's stand on solid rock. Let's stand on sacred ground. Let's stand on borrowed time. As the winds of change, they'll blow down the line. Long ago around the dawn of time, when the dream first began, the proud people came, and searching for the promised land, running from the heart of darkness, searching for the heart of light. Cause it was a paradise. Cause it was a paradise, solid rock. Stand on sacred ground, living on borrowed time. As the winds of change, they're blown down line. Now blowing cold that night. Blowing cold that night. They were standing on the shore one day. See the white sails out shining, the sun. Wasn't long before they felt that sting. One man like war like gun. I beg your pardon, I can't seem to get it. There's not something to mess up, you see. They were standing on the shore one day. So the white sails shine the sun. It wasn't long before they felt that sting. White man, white law, white gun. Can't tell me that it's justified. Cause somewhere, someone lied. Cause it was genocide. Cause it was genocide. Solid rock, stand on sacred ground, living on borrowed time. As the winds of change, they were blowing down the line. Solid rock, standing on sacred ground, living on borrowed time. As the winds of change, they were blowing down the line. And they're blowing cold that night. They were blowing cold that night. So there you go. That was a bit more than what I planned to give you, but you can have that one for free. Now, I will say, you know, like there's something here about the Aboriginal people, native people, whatever you want to call them. Indigenous, First Australians, Original Australians, Aboriginal. None of them are words what mean anything for what they actually are, and who they were for 100,000 years, or a little more likely, it's probably more like 160,000 years at least, kind of thing. I'll just let you in on that little secret. It's about you're looking at least about 160,000 years for what we white people that have ancestry somewhere else can gauge, can fathom what might have been one continuous living bloodline and culture, you know, coming along, languages and all that go with it, you know. What do we know? We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. And that's why we come and killed them all. And they had the better sense. You know, like this. Where's your mind? Is your mind in your body? Just in your body? And that's it? Or does your mind go is your mind elsewhere, you see? What is your consciousness? What's your spirit? I can't see nothing, you see, because I'm blinding myself. So I'm turning around, I beg your pardon, and looking this way. So I just want to get across that Aboriginal culture, Indigenous culture. None of those, both those words mean not the thing. They mean not original or not native. Are you aware of that? Aboriginal, like abnormal, means like not original, and Indigenous means not from that area. You see how that's put on there, you see, that's what the problem is, and that's what I wanted to say, is, so I'll just look at the camera and look at and blind myself. That's what I wanted to say, is, you know, if there's a problem, if there's something to be acknowledged about this land and this country, it's about acknowledging that we didn't turn up here, my people didn't turn up here, and everything was all so wonderful and civilized, and we just had trade agreements and all that kind of stuff, which is basically what our history says that it is. Even though we're a penal settlement, which is our country, the Mother England, I have a feeling not to say that, it might mean my channel. Yeah, it's a bit jeopardised. No one do that, you see. So you see how I'm going to play the game. See what I'm saying? So you read between lines, playing the game. I'm not going to say anything. Well, I don't know if this is art we'll tune in. No, so it'll be alright, you know. So it is okay to say that. It's just my own thing. Which way I've been like this way? I beg your pardon. You've probably been a bit seasick. Is that better? Is that better? What about that? Was that the way it was? Which way were you looking at me? Stay still. For God's sake, stay still. Or, you want to know something for me? Keep your head still. No matter what else you do, just keep your head still. That's a big thing. Keep your head still. Keep your head still. Keep your head still. Keep your head still. Right, so, yeah, if we're, coming from a lineage, an ancestral lineage on Money Puppy Home, just killing that mosquito, say a prayer for it on Money Puppy Home. I can't see it, I can walk, I can't see nothing, I'm blind. Now I can't see nothing. Right, I'm walking this way, right? So we come from a lineage that has abolished slavery, and then within a decade made its own other slave class from its own people, and called them prisoners and criminals. So they're outlaws, you see, they're outside the law. So the law did not apply to them, they were not protected by the law. Therefore, it kind of gives rise to this in-between intermediate thing. And I was just filming the moon rise and everything. That was the other thing I was doing. That's why I was getting a bit edgy. Go back over. And so you see where we come to this point that it's not acknowledged. We're not acknowledging how, there's a beautiful moon. I beg your pardon, that was rising whilst I was forgetting that it was rising. So that's actually why I was filming. I was going to show you that, so I beg your pardon. There it is. Give it a bit of a zoom. Oh, look at that. Wow. Yeah. So anyway, if there's a thing with it, you know, what's the problem? Why are we not moving forward as a country? What's the story? You know, we're not going to give the land back or anything like that. You know, it's just acknowledge that this country was founded and started on the pretense of something that is not what it was. Okay, that's what it is. So if we are not able to acknowledge these crucial things that occurred in the history that resulted in genocide, basically, and a decimation, which was not an intentional thing. And let's face it, if it wasn't the British, then it would have been someone else. And if it wasn't someone else, then most certainly would have been Japanese, and that would have been absolute genocide. Let's not make any mistake about that whatsoever. You know, World War II, they would have killed all the Aboriginals. They would have killed them all. They would have killed or enslaved all of them. Absolutely. And they would have been absolutely horrible. The way they did it, the way that they treated prisoners of war and natives of other lands, then you got absolutely no reason whatsoever to think that there'd be any Aboriginal people left if this was not already a British colony to protect the Aboriginal people from a Japanese invasion in World War II. So let's just, this is conquered land, you see, it's conquered land. So let's not pretend that it's not conquered land like everything else. It's colonized, conquered land, okay? It's conquered. It's conquered in a much more civilized and sophisticated, peaceful way, you see what I'm saying? So let's not pretend that that's what happened. Let's not, the thing is, we acknowledge the traditional custodians, or whatever you want to call them. It's all a joke, isn't it? Because it's just an acknowledgement. It's not a recognition. The Australian government acknowledges the Geneva Convention's Human Rights Charter, but it does not recognise it. You see? And so we see that's a good point there of where it ties all together. So we live very well in Australia. The human rights that we experience in Australia are very, very good. They're better than the rest of the world, or better than most of the world, and we don't adhere to the Human Rights Charter of Geneva. Right? We got better human rights than that. We got better human rights, right? We got better human rights, and so that's what that's about. See, then the Aboriginal people, native people, they don't have human rights because they're not humans. That's what the problem is, you see. They're not classified as humans. And we say we got past that. 1960 gave them the vote, then they're recognised as human beings and are allowed to vote as well, right? And you're not so easily allowed to just go and kill them and all that. But what does that mean? Well, is there any way of being able to just recognise what's what from that point instead of carrying forward what came before it? Can we make a change? That's what this is about. Can we make a change? That's what that's about, yeah? Anyway, you see nothing, so that's enough. Shall I just give you one more just to finish? Because I can. Because I feel like it. There you go. Have that one for free.